morning, students. Our next chapter is mathematical logic. Again, this is the one basic but important chapter. From this chapter, in your annual examination, you will get one 1 mark question, one 2 marks question, one 5 marks question. Okay, so we will get 8 to 9 marks. Under mathematical logic, our first concept is statement. In our day-to-day life, we saw so many sentences. Okay, all these sentences are not equal to statement. What's the meaning of sentence in English? It's a group of words, right? That sentences are not equal to statements. Okay, statement means any sentence either true or false, not both at a time. It's called statement or mathematical statement, or we called it as propositions. Okay, statement or propositions the same name. Okay, clear? Statement is not a sentence. Any sentence either true or false, but not both at a time, we called it as mathematical statements. For example, see, first one I am taking, 2 is a even number. True or false? It's a true, right? Therefore, it's an example for mathematical statement. Here there is no confusion. Okay? Clearly we can say it's equal to true. Okay, it's not both true and false, right? Suppose, see, second I am taking 3 is a even number. True or false? It's false. Okay, statement has only one value, that is false. Okay, therefore this is an example for mathematical statement. Clear? Any sentence is a mathematical statement means it is either true or false, but not both. Third example, maths, it's easy. Okay, consider this sentence. This is not an example for mathematical statement. Why? Some people say yes, some people say no. Okay, sometimes it's true, sometimes it's false. We can't say it's yes only, we can't say this is true only, or we can't say it's false only. There is a confusion, right? We can't decide yes or no. Okay, it may be true or it may not be true. Okay, therefore this is not example for mathematical statement. Clear? Mathematical statement is, you can say clearly either true or false, but not both at a time. If any sentence with questions, request, opinions or exclamations, etc., are not an example for mathematical statements. Okay, see, if your sentence has questions, what is your name, how are you, like this, questions are there, again it's not example for mathematical statement. Please allow me, okay, please give me a pen, okay, like this request, again is not example for mathematical statement. Reason is, it's not possible to decide whether it is true or false. In a question we can't say this is true or false, right? Okay, then say opinion, he is a good boy, she is a good girl, just opinion. Okay, it varies, we can't say it's true or false. Okay, so sentence associated with questions, request, opinion, exclamations, all these are not an examples for mathematical statement. Then see, if your statement is true, then it is denoted by caps T, truth value T. Okay, that represents true. If your statement is false, okay, then that is denoted by F. Two truth values, true or false. Okay, this T, that implies statement is true. Another one is F, that implies statement is false. Next is simple statements. It's a types of statements. Simple statements, see, for example, 2 is a prime number. It's an example for simple statement because we can't split into further sentences. Okay, here only one sentence is there, right? 2 is a prime number. It's a statement. Why? It's a true. You can say directly true, right? Suppose I am taking 2 is a even number and it is a prime number. Now here see, you can see two simple statements, right? What's the two simple statements? One I am taking P. It is a 2 is a even number. What's the second statement Q? It is means 2. 2 is a prime number. Okay. Now see here two simple statements are there, that is combined by AND notation AND. Okay. Two or more simple statements connected with the connectives, then we called it as compound statements. Okay. Compound statement means it's associated with two or more simple statements. See here one simple statement is 2 is a even number. Second simple statement is 2 is a prime number. Okay. Here see P and Q are called components of the given compound statements. Okay, components are nothing but simple statements. If you combine using AND or OR, that time we will get the compound statements. Clear? Simple statement means that has only one sentence. Compound statement means that is obtained by combining two or more simple statements. That combined simple statements are called components of the compound statements. Clear? Next is connectives. Okay, connectives means it's used for forming compound statements. For example, see in our syllabus you are using and, or, if then, if and only if. Okay, these are some connectives. Okay, for example, see examples and 2 is a prime and it is a even number. Here connective is and. Clearly it's a compound statement. Or you can use see 2 is a even number or it is greater than 1. Okay. Now see here connective is or. Again you can see two simple statements. If then. Okay. For example, see if 3 is a prime, then it divides 9. Okay. If 3 is a prime, then it divides 9. Okay. Here if then is there. Okay. This is the one connective. Here two simple statements. What are simple statements? 3 is a prime number, one simple statement. 3 divides 9, another simple statement. If you combined using if then, you will get if 3 is a prime number, then it divides 9. Then if and only if. Similar to if then, 3 is a prime if and only if it divides 9. Okay, if and only if it divides 9. Okay. Now we will study one by one connectives. One is conjunction. That is nothing but and. Okay. Notation for this one is like this. Okay. We read it as and. Okay. If P and Q are two simple statements, then the conjunction is P and Q. Okay, we read it as P and Q. Okay, P conjunction Q, it's a symbol for and. Okay, now see the truth table for conjunction. Here sentence P, here Q and P and Q. Okay, here 4 truth values are there. You can see first one is true, 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 false, false, true, and false, false. In and, true, true is true. That means first statement is true, second statement is true, then third value is true. True, false, it's equal to false. False, true, again it's equal to false. False, false, again it's equal to false. That means in and or in conjunction, truth value is true only when both are true. Okay, true, true, that only implies true. If any one is false, that time truth value is again it's equal to false. This is the truth table for and. You need to study this truth table only. Definitions are not important. Just study the truth table. And or conjunction, truth value is true only when both are true. Second one is disjunction. We say it as or condition denoted by this symbol, okay, like V. Okay, if P and Q are two simple statements, then the is given by P or Q. We read it as P or Q. Okay. Now see the truth table. P, Q, P or Q, or P disjunction Q. Okay. Here see I am taking the values true, true, false, false. Okay. Then see true, true. That means P is true, statement Q is true, then disjunction is also true. Okay. True, false. Okay. Statement P is true, statement Q is false. True, false, again it's equal to true. False, true. Okay. P is false, Q is true, then again it's equal to true. False, false, both these statements are false. P is false, Q is false. That time only P or Q is false. Okay. If any one condition is true, that means in two statements, any one statement is true, then the disjunction value is true. If both the condition are false, that means P is false, Q is false, then only the disjunction is false. Remember, in and, if any one is false, then the statement is false. But in or condition is false only when both the statements are false. In all other cases, that means any one is true, then the statement is true. Next connective is implication. Okay, if P and Q are the two statements, then P implies Q. This is the symbol for implication. We read it as P implies Q. It's called the implication. Okay. Okay. And we read it as if P then Q. Okay. This is the symbol for implication. Okay. P and Q are any two statements. Is denoted by P, this arrow mark Q, and we called it as P implies Q. Okay, that means we read it as if P then Q. Here P is called the condition, Q is called the conclusion. Okay, see, start with if P. Total statement is totally depends on P. Therefore, P is called here condition. Then what is the conclusion? Seeing the condition of the given statement, you are giving the conclusion. Okay, that is called implication. Okay, see the truth table. P, Q, P implies Q. Okay. Here I will take true, true, false, false. Whenever four truth values are taken, you need to follow this order. Then easy to write the truth table. True, true, false, false. Here true, false, true, false. Alternative true, false. Okay. Then say implication. True, true statement is true, but true, false statement is false. False, true, again statement is true. False, false, again your statement is true. Okay. In implication, statement is false only when the second statement is false. That means conclusion is false. Okay. Condition is true, conclusion is false. That means P is true, Q is false, then only the statement is false. In all other cases, statement is true. Okay, here very important, see, false is true in implication. It's a mathematical convention. Again, see, in implication, true implies true, true false, again it's false. Okay, false true is true, false is true. Okay, remember, Q is false, then only implication total statement is false. In all other cases, your statement is true. Next, see, double implication. If P and Q are two statements, statement means two simple statement. Okay, then double implication is denoted by P, this symbol. Okay, we read it as P if and only if Q. Okay, double implication means first time you are taking P implies Q, then you are taking Q implies P. Okay, first case P is the condition, Q is the conclusion. Second case Q is the condition, P is the conclusion. Okay, that type of sentences we called it as double implication, and it is denoted by this symbol. Okay, remember, see the truth table. P, Q, P, double implication Q, true, false, true, false, true, false. Okay, now see the values. True in double implication is true. True false, it is false. False true, again it is equal to false. Okay, false is true. Okay, in implication, true false is false, all other values are true. But in double implication, true false is false, false true is false. That means if both are true, then only double implication is true. If both are false, then only double implication is true. Okay, false is true, true is true. True false and false true is false in double implication. It's a difference between implication and double implication. In implication, see, true false only false, all other values are true. But in double implication, true is true and false is true. Okay, this is the truth table for double implication. Next is very important, negation of a statement. Okay, see the definition. If P is a statement, then not P is called negation of P, and it is denoted by this symbol. Okay, we read it as negation P or not P. Okay, for example, see, statement P such that 2 is a even number. Okay, negation P means you are just opposing the given statement. Okay, negation P is 2 is not a even number. Okay, if P is the statement, then not P is called the negation of the given statement. Okay, see the second example. 3 is not an even number. Okay, what's a negation? Negation means not P. Okay, take it as P. Negation P is 3 is, here not is given, right? Okay, you can't write not an even number. Okay, you need to oppose the given statement. Okay, here itself not is given, so writing the negation you need to write 3 is an even number. Okay, clear negation. If not is given, you need to remove not. If not is not given, you need to add the not. Okay, it means in generally, if P is a statement, then not P is called the negation of the given statement. See the truth table, P and negation P, okay. See the truth table for negation P. If statement is true, what's the negation of true? It is false. If statement is false, then what is negation of false? It is true, okay. It's a truth table for negation of any statement. If statement is true, negation is false. If statement is false, then negation is true, okay. This is all about connectives and their truth tables. In point of exams, truth tables are very important. In the next session, I will solve some problems related to truth tables. Thank you.